So another thing, they're like, what did she tell the DEA? Well, let me tell you something. I'm not the first one that has spoken to them. I'm not the second one that has spoken to them. They have been told to do something, okay? Third of all, before you start getting mad at me because you think that no one else in the world is tired of this, you're crazy, okay? You've been crazy since day one to ever think that this was okay. So then, I called the main people, and the calls are being recorded anyways, right? So then they already knew what the hell I was calling for. I was like, they're harassing me, they're gang stalking me, they're using my private information, a hybrid. Oh, what? Oh, the first one immediately. Okay, where are you at? What location? I said my zip code, and they were transferring me to the fucking office, right? Was too early, was closed. The second time that I called, they were trying to hear me, but then like the phone call like ended. I was like, hi, I'm just like calling because, you know, like they're harassing me, they're gang stalking me, they're trying to kill me. Basically, this is what I was trying to say, because they're like death threatening me, and I'm a hybrid. They're like, the lady was like, a hybrid? What is that? I said, I'm an alien human being. And she kind of hesitated, and then she was being a little asshole, and then she calmed down, and she was like, her little demons were like, what the fuck, you know? And then she remembered that she was in her job, okay, but she didn't answer me in a nice way. And she's like, oh, so where are you calling from? And then I was like, well, they already had called, and they like transferred me, so like, do you need the number? And I said, well, I don't know, like, can you give it to me? And they were like, oh, the other person that I talked to just transferred me. Oh, but, and then the phone started like cutting off, and then it sounded like someone on the background was like, what's going on? And then like then the lady, because she was being checked on, the lady was like, oh, the phone just like keeps, I can't hear her. She's like, what's going on, right? And so then she was already being checked on while she was talking to me. So then finally I just like Googled it, and like, shh. And then I like called. Well, let me tell you what happened. They didn't answer the phone. But then, you know what I left? A long voicemail. Because you can leave a long voicemail. Do you think that those recordings aren't being heard? Oh, yes, they are. They have to be. They have to do their job. They have to be heard. I told them my information. I told them who I am. I gave them my birthday. I told them what's going on. I'm like, yeah, everyone's under spells. They're harassing me. They're death threatening me by mail. They're death threatening me with their like voice to school situation. I'm being tortured. Okay? And they're using me as a weapon. They're trying to incriminate me. No, I'm tired of this. I'm tired, sick and tired of this. And I'm being mentally tortured. And everyone's under spells. And they're using me as a weapon. I'm a psychic. I'm literally have been psychic since I was a child. If you know who Alejandro Hernandez is, oh, just with that information, bitch, they knew who the hell I was. Those gang stalkers stopped calling me. Those gang stalkers none of them have called me. None of them have called me since I called. And, I don't think they would ever call me until they get all the fucking information. Why would I lie? I'm not the only one that has called, like I said. I'm not the only one that has told them what the hell's going on in the world to me. I'm not the only one that has told them. So they've already known who I am and what's going on, and they have heard it now, okay? And like I said, I told them, oh yeah, the FBI didn't do nothing. The CIA didn't do nothing. The police told me to buy a gun. The police knew that I was getting stalked. They didn't do nothing. And now here I am. Here I am telling you guys. So yeah,